All right, here we go with three more multiple choice problems. The first one is an Euler's method problem where they're giving us the initial condition 0, 0, and the diffie q y prime equals 1 over x plus 1. So I like to set up my chart. I have an x and a y column, so my initial value is 0, 0, and then I need my slope, which I'll just call y prime here. When I plug in the point 0, 0, I get out 1. So then my tangent line will just be the line y equals 1 because it has, oops, sorry, that is not the case. Let me undo that. Okay, my tangent line has a slope of 1 but a y value of 0. So I'm actually going to write in 1 and then x minus 0 plus 0. So it ends up being y equals x is my tangent line. And then my new x, is 1/2 because that is my step size. And when I plug 1/2 into this tangent line equation, I get my new y, which is also 1/2. Now, I only need one more row because they just told me to do 2 steps here, 2 steps of size x equals 0.5. So I put down my new x value, my new y value, and then my new y prime value. If I plug 1/2 in for x, I get 1 divided by 3/2, which will work out to be 2/3. My tangent line is then y equals 2/3 x minus 1/2 plus 1/2. My new x is 1, and when I plug 1 into the tangent line equation, I get 2/3 times 1/2 plus 1/2. So that's going to be 1/3 plus 1/2, which is 5/6, which is choice D. Number 10. They're telling us that f prime is twice f of x and f of 2 equals 1. Then they want to know what f of x equals. So let's work this out in different symbols. Let's work it out in different symbols. F prime is dy dx, and that is going to be 2 times y because f of x is y. So now if we do, actually now I'm not even going to separate, integrate, and solve. I recognize this as an exponential growth and decay equation, so I know it will integrate to y equals ae to the 2t because 2 is my constant or my k value. So that gives me, well, I can get rid of b, and I could probably get rid, well, I don't know what else I can get rid of. So let's just get rid of b here. And then let's plug in the point f of 2 equals 1. So I'll have 1 equals ae to the 4th, and I need to solve for a, so I'll divide by e to the 4th, actually, or multiply by e to the negative 4th. So I now know that a equals e to the negative 4th, so I plug that in for here, so I have e to the negative 4th times e to the 2t, so I should combine them to 2t minus 4, so a is going to be my answer, and I'm just now looking, I don't know why I put a t in. These should all be x's because I was working with x's. So 2x minus 4. All right, and then the last one here says, which of the following is a solution to where the second derivative equals the function itself? Let's just take each derivative. So here, y prime equals cosine, and y double prime equals negative sine. So that does not work because negative sine isn't the same thing as sine. Second one is, let's see, y prime equals negative 4e to the negative x, and y double prime is 4e to the negative x. So number 2 does work. And then the third one, we get y prime equals 3e to the 3x, and y double prime equals 9e to the 3x. So the only one that works here is number 2, so the answer choice is B.